just got this package from Japan, and let's open it up. We might actually find my very first film camera. There you go. Are you excited as well? Aha. Beautiful. There's it. Well, you might think that it doesn't really look like a film camera, right? It looks like a bulky item. But indeed it is, and it looks really, really beautiful. Really good condition. Well, if you wonder what kind of film camera it is, I'll try to introduce you better with a video that I made a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago, and you might get some answers. Okay? Bye for now. So, sitting in house, I sit in Denmark, approximately 30 kilometers from the town I live in now, and I meet here to make a purchase. This beast right here. It's MAMIYA medium format camera. I figured about it that something like this exists maybe 3 days ago, and after researching it for numerous hours, I realized it's something that I really want to get for myself. When you're purchasing a new thing, it's always good for you to touch it, right? It's always good for you to look around, and if you have a chance to actually play with it and touch it, it's always beneficial, right? But if you're buying from eBay, you don't get it that often to actually work with it and touch it. But I was lucky going to the UK's eBay site and finding an item that is from Denmark. It's crazy, I know. I don't really see any items that are from Denmark on UK's eBay. So I immediately clicked it. It was exactly this camera. It was surprisingly 30 kilometers away from where I live. So I could not let this go through my fingers. I had to go and actually check it and investigate. Before doing so, I made a list of the things I want to be aware of before buying a camera. As I told you, I was doing hours and hours of research, and I had various things about light, sealing, foam. I had information about the back, about the lenses, about the viewfinders, all of the different kinds, and for maybe 20 things that I have listed, I had a lot of defects with it. So it's, as you can see, it's really modular, right? You can take the viewfinder off as well, and you can take this one, the mirror, and the glass plate, and as well as the lens. Right, so that's the body, lens, film, back, and the viewfinder. It's actually the first time reassembling it, first time handling it by myself. Crazy. So maybe I can talk about the surprises. First of all, the first surprise was that even though it was stated that it's MAMIYA RB67 S, which is the second model out of 3 mechanical models, there's RB67 Professional, RB67 Professional S, and Professional SD, third model. The first one was production was from 70s until 74. Then they introduced some minor adjustments, which I'm not really aware of. All I knew is that how SD is superior to S. I just researched that because I was sure that this is going to be S model. But since it's just professional, without any S's, I'm not sure how worse quality of the camera itself it is. The second surprise is the light seals. I might have to change them, or I might have to put them by myself. Another surprise was the back itself. This is where the film goes in, and you can either shoot in landscape mode or you can twist, and now it's a portrait mode. So I never seen anyone turning it so difficultly, but yeah, I don't really count it as a big problem. It doesn't influence the shooting quality. Another thing was scuffs and dents on the body. So as we can see, we have little scuff here. We have scuffs actually everywhere on the body. The exterior of the camera shouldn't influence the quality of the images, right? So we have this plate, and it basically, you can almost remove it, as you can see. I will show you on the close-up. I'm thinking about repairing it myself, gluing it, or putting some elephant's knot, it's called, and it should be right. It shouldn't leak the light from there. If I'm buying a camera that is probably 30 years old, 40 years old, almost 50 years old actually, I shouldn't be expecting to get really mint condition, as they say, and it's not going to affect my quality of the images, so I chose to ignore it. So another bellows. I was trying to check the light leaks from the bellows. As you can see, they look pretty messed up, pretty worn out, but hopefully they're not letting the light leak. The guy had the camera, the one that I bought from, he had camera for a couple of weeks or a month maybe, and he made 2 rolls of film, but he didn't develop them yet, so we couldn't know if the camera is leaking light or not. Oh shit. Okay, first of all, look at those bellows. Look at those bellows. They are brand new. What else? Both sides. You cannot see any issues with the bellows. Shutter sounding really smooth. There is no issue with, as you can see, with cocking, with lifting the mirror. As you can see, there's no issues with pulling down the mirror. We have foam here, which is going to provide light leakless images. The mirror, if you can see, lifts up totally. Excited, yes, yes.